everyone, it is Trinity and I'm tuning back in with another video. In my Just a Girl video that I filmed, I talked about finding myself, discovering the things I like, becoming the better version of me, and but so far no good. I made that video in January. We are now in May. 5 months later and I still have not stepped into that bag. Today we're going to be taking the initiative, and today we're going to be dilly-dallying into makeup, because why not? I spent $230 at Sephora. So I'm going to be doing like a little girl chat, chit chat. I don't know, I just love talking. I already washed my face. Not going with this Round Lab toner. And we're going to go in with that. Moisturize. I use the Dr. Aletha 345 Relief Cream because I have dry skin. So for my skin to lock in that makeup and make it look like it's just skin, prep it beforehand. So washing it, making sure I get all the dirt off, and then putting moisture back into it so that the makeup doesn't look dry and like whatever moisture is in the makeup, my skin is sucking up. Okay. But next we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip. Let's start off with the first question. Also, before this, I was watching makeup tutorials on TikTok, of course, and YouTube, and I always did my makeup in a weird way. Now that I'm watching people do videos, which technically everyone could do their makeup however they want. And I won't say weird way because I have seen tutorials of people do it the way that I did. But one, I never did my eyebrows, so I don't know how that's about to look today. But two, I always did concealer first and then foundation. We're gonna do eyebrows first, foundation, and then concealer, and see if that makes a difference, because I like how my makeup looked in the past, but we're going to see if it changes the effect or the outcome when I do a different method. Where's your happy place? Right now my happy place is my bedroom, because I've been blessed to get my own space. Sharing your room is not for the weak. It's not for the weak at all. It's actually might be for the wicked. Having a shared space is exhausting, especially if like the person you're sharing your space with is the complete opposite of you. Like if you're type A and the person you're sharing a room with is type B, no. So I was sharing it with my sister, and we were complete opposites when it came to how we cleaned and organized. So it was just always an argument, like, why is your side of the room dirty? Why don't you clean up the room? Because why am I always cleaning up the room? I said to be free and decorate and clean how I want, because my room is never dirty. Right now, if I was to show y'all my room, my bed's not made because I'm off today, and I have a basket full of clean laundry that I need to put away, but everything else, my room's clean. I'm gonna do an MTV walk up to our cribs soon. I just need to get my wall art in and the other rug that I want, but I might do it before I get the rug because it's not an important piece, but it's an important piece. But I want to at least get my wall art up before I do it. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given? Honestly, recently I've been watching Jada Waters on YouTube, and she's been like, people have been asking her how they should start their YouTube and get into content creating. And she said, I don't have no advice for that, because I did it because of how bad I wanted it. How bad do I want it? Where do your passions truly lie, Trinity? Like, how bad do you want it, and why are you doing it? And I had to really sit down and talk to myself. And even with anything in life that I go after, because I'm doing things for my passions, I'm doing things for my dreams kind of person. So I had to ask myself, how bad do I want these things then? Because you ain't grinding for them for real. You waking up every day and you allow yourself to sit in the same toxic cycles. Maybe not even toxic, just the same cycles of you not doing shit. And I was like, damn, how bad do I want it? So I'm back in school. If you watched my last video, you know this, because I took the initiative and I put myself back in school, and I decided to get my English degree because that's how bad I wanted it. I want to be a writer. When I was looking for advice when it comes to content creating, I was like, damn, how bad do I want it? Do I even want this for real? You're not putting in the time and effort like you are with your school. It made me realize either I'm going to get my ass up and I'm going to get it. What am I trying to achieve here? What is my goal here? Like, once I really sat down with myself though and talk to myself about my goals and what do I want. I realized I do want this, but not in the ways that I was going after it. Like, I was making content that I like to watch, but not content that I like to make. Just felt forced. It didn't feel like me. It didn't feel like something I was genuinely trying to do or create. What can I say, or what can I put out there that I love creating around my life? Filming what I normally do instead of making up things to film. That really helped me. I don't know if I explained that effectively though. What are 3 things that make you smile? My man, myself, and books. Oh, and anime. What was the worst date you ever went on? Actually, I do have a story time. The worst date I ever went on was with this boy. How did I meet him? I met him on social media. And I've been in I hate men, I don't want to date men phase, but also low-key, reading romance books make you want a man. Like, I'll be like, damn, I'm missing out. I was talking to this boy on the interwebs, and he was cool over the phone. And always, ladies, always ask for a picture, because I don't know what the fuck I had got myself into. We were texting, I was like, oh, you're chill vibes. Like, I really like your vibes. And he was like, oh, really? Let me take you on a date. Let's do a little picnic date. And I was like, T, a man who is going to take the initiative and try to win over and swoon a woman. Like, I want to be courted. I want to see what it's like. Put myself out there. I was like, I don't drive, so you're going to have to pick me up. So he was like, okay, I'll come pick you up. He picks me up. He picked me up in this little, the Kia that's shaped like a square. But it was when he started telling me that it was his car that I was like, huh? This can't be your car with a bedazzled steering wheel. You think I'm dumb? Yeah, this is my car. I just got in, opened up the door. He did open up the door for me. Props to that man, because he did something that a few of these niggas don't. It just seemed when a man know he lying, he started giving too much information and trying to sell a dream or prove a point to me that I never asked. I never asked if this was your car. I don't give a fuck. You would think he would have thought to take the bedazzled steering wheel off, but no. And then the bedazzled cup holders and the bedazzled ring around the push to start. First red flag. And then we're driving this long ass way. Like, I live about 30 minutes from the city. But to save you time and gas, why not pick a park that's in the vicinity of where I stay? There are parks where I stay. You could have picked one of them. You drove 30 minutes into the city to sit at a park, to drive around and listen to music. Before we even got there, before we even did all this, he asked me what were some of my favorite snacks and my favorite drink and blah blah blah. Oh, I love Doritos, like purple bag. I love a good lemonade for a drink. Right, back then I was on goldfish bag. I would eat a thing of goldfish every single day. Can't lie to you. That's about it. You know, get the sandwiches or whatnot. I'll be happy gal. So we get to the park. He sets down the blanket. What I see? A Minute Maid bottle of lemonade. Fine. Your drink. A bag of chips and a bag of chips. You just wasted my fucking time. Hello? What happened to the original plot of the start? Then to just be sitting there trauma dumping the whole time. Seek therapy? He drove me there. He might ride back home. Honestly, I could have left at any time. Free will, ladies. Never think that you can't leave a date at any time you don't want. Whether you drove there, whether you're intoxicated, whether you sober. Leave that motherfucking date whenever you feel like you are uncomfortable and do not want to be there. Amen. We're back on the ground. We're on the way to the beach. Now, I do stay on the East Coast. From where we are, the beach is about 30 minutes away, I would say. Depending on traffic and depending on the day, it's about 30-ish minutes away. So I'm stuck in this car again with this man for another 30 minutes. Yep. We get there. We go to a convenience store. Mind you, this is what white people say. You don't be out here acting crazy. This man gets out the car, and in his back pocket, I see his gun. You should have had that gun sitting in that park, because anybody could have caught you lacking. That's when you should have had that gun, because all types of niggas creeping around there. But you have your gun out around the beach. Mind you, this not like no time that it's going to be a crowded area at all. Not a soul but grandma in sight. Looking like a YN. Text in my group chat so fucking fast. I'm like, why am I on a date and da 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 and da 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 and why am I first talking about something? Wait, I think that might be my cousin. And she calls me and we're talking. I'm just like, yeah, da 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 da. She's like, girl, I think that might be my cousin. I'm like, tell your cousin it's a family emergency. She said she's not cool. That's out of the family. No, I'm ready to go. So he come back. I don't remember what he bought. Or if he bought me anything. I don't think he did. But he comes back and he's like, oh, you want to go to the beach? This is when I said we never made it to the beach. I said, no, actually, can we go back home? I need to check up on my brothers. My mom's telling me to check up on my brothers. Mind you, my brothers 13 and 16 at this time. Them boys big enough to take care of themselves. But I had to find a way to get about this motherfucker. And I'm like, no, can you just take me back home? But you preach, thank you, God bless. We get back home. He gets out the car. He tries to give me a hug. I give him a side hug. And that was the end of that. Because I bought him every damn thing I ever knew he existed on. I don't know who that man is. Sorry, too. What do you like to do on the weekends? On the weekends, I like to go out with my friends, have a good time, take a few shots, come back home, and then go to work morning the next day because, hey, I'm just a girl. What is the biggest lesson you learned from your last relationship? Oh, God, why are we bringing up traumatic events? The biggest lesson I learned from my last relationship is self-worth and self-love. Know your worth. Know who you are. Know yourself, and I'm still finding myself, can't lie, but at least I'm not still finding myself in the arms of a man that don't know himself either. You ain't gonna never find yourself because he gonna be trying to tell you who you is every single chance that he get, and anytime you do trying to find yourself in the arms of a man, he gonna come back to you and be like, you changed, I don't know who you are, this isn't the girl I know I fell in love with, and then you gonna start feeling self-doubt and hate and confusion, and the next thing you know, you can be back in his arms again because manipulation is a motherfucker. I kept going back to that man, but like I said, self-worth is key because I did not think anybody could love me like him. I didn't think I was worth being loved outside of him. Like, I thought that was it for me, and that's why I say you have to know yourself. You have to love yourself because that's it for you, boo. At the end of the day, a man is going to always want you back as many times as you let him get you back. Especially when, I won't say at the end of the day always, because some men have self-worth, but most of these men don't. So don't ever let a man get the chance, get the opportunity to have you so many times after messing up so many times. You know, he don't deserve you, boo. That man don't deserve. That man don't deserve. That man don't deserve. That man don't deserve you. Hey. That's the biggest thing I learned. I learned how to love myself, how to stand up for myself when it comes to my self-worth. Boy, I don't play about me ever. I never let anyone get the chance, but especially let a man get the chance to think he know me more, to come at me sideways, to talk to me crazy. But yeah, that's what I learned from my past relationship. Like, just know who you are. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. Don't let nobody think they can tell you who you are. I love a good amount of blush, boo. Like, yes, put that blush on me. Put that blush on me. Because as soon as people get to telling you who you are is when they can get to whispering in your ear all types of different shit. And now you're going to be confused because you're like, that ain't me. That ain't what I go for. That ain't how I am. But you're like, but they telling me and they know me. Like, this person loves me. They see me every day. They da-da-da-da-da. It's a mind fuck. Don't let yourself fall in a trap. Trust me. All right. How do you define romance? I define romance through actions. I define romance through the love that I see, the love that I read, because you know I love books. I define romance on a base-by-base experience because everybody's different in how they show their love. I think we all experience love differently. I think we all show for each other differently. We all express love differently. So if someone's expression of love does not fit you, don't try to change that person's expression of love. Remove yourself. Use your discernment and know the difference between someone actually loving you in a different way, like acts of services when you want physical touch, or someone just not being romantic or affectionate at all, and don't let them use that as an excuse like, oh, I just love different. No, you aren't loving me at all. This is actually a toxic relationship. You know that you have power because I love you and you're using that against me. So don't get that twisted, ladies. Do you believe in ghosts? Hell yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's why when I be watching scary movies, I'll be scared as shit after. And that's the whole point of them. it's a psychological warfare on my brain that they trying to do on me. But also, I think that shit is real. Now, some of them know. Like, I went, and I still be watching scary movies, actually. So, don't think I'm a wuss. I'm a wuss. But I'll still be right in that theater watching them. Who would narrate an audiobook about your life? Me. I'm the best person to do that job. You know how entertaining and funny would be? What do you do to cheer yourself up? I'll read a book. It's not really to cheer myself up. It's more to escape, honestly. Anything to escape for the moment and then come back to later, yeah, I'm cheered up. Because I'm avoided anxious. I'll avoid it for the moment, then I'll come back to it later. Who knows you best? Probably my best friend. Shout out to Jada. And right behind her is probably my man. A little bit of a highlight. How do you handle stress and how do you prefer to de-stress? I handle stress by escapism or having panic attacks. I'm an anxious girly, so I don't know how to. I haven't really learned how to self-regulate properly. I haven't reached that step in my life yet. So I be very anxious and I become avoidant once things are making me trip out, and I escape or I just dissociate. Either or works for me, you know. Get me up out of there immediately, mentally or physically. I'm gonna do Cream Shade Gloss Bomb by Fenty Beauty and then a little hair store lip gloss as the base. And what was the question? I keep doing it. I probably should see a therapist about that. Not the healthiest thing to do that I do when I escape, which is either, if not through not through books, then I'm escaping through music or through anime. I put on one of my favorite shows, and I just go into my little happy place. Thank you for tuning in. I would do my hair. Should I do my I got 2 puffs. But this is the final look, and I think I ate that. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about the concealer just yet. We're working with it. But you know, makeup is a craft, it's an art, and the more I do it, the better I'll be at it. And I never said I didn't know how to beat a face. I did say I'm trying a new technique, but I've been beating this face for a minute with the same 5 products. We just expanded the collection, but I know how to do a little 1-2. It was just me seeing if I could switch up the flow and still get the same outcome, which I did, but I like it a little bit better. I like a little. The mug eats down, and guess what eats better? The glass eats with the mug. Hello. I do think this low-key might not be my shade. Like, I don't know, it's like a little bit lighter. I gotta bring it down my neck. But I think the mug is like, Thank you for coming to my girls talk, and thank you for getting to know me. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and ask me some more questions in the comments. I'm happy to talk. I'm happy to answer. You know, I've never been one to turn down a good girls talk, a little chitter chat. Comment some other video ideas that you want to see me do. Thank you. Bye bye.